read as many books as you want. Like, it's crazy. It's like as if you go into a bookstore and then like you're just like allowed for a fee to like read as many books as you can. It's like Netflix but better. um and the cool thing is that sometimes I don't know if you guys think this, but they not only have books, they also have like audiobooks, and they also have PDFs. Like, I found a very specific, like a set of very specific research things for a 1500s Peruvian text. Like, and I was like, there is no way that Scribd would have this, and it's free. And then you have I think it's a free membership for like a month, so you a whole month, so you can try it out. And if you don't like it, like, they're not going to charge you, and then you get like an insane amount of knowledge, like literally at your fingertips. And another thing, which it's an incredible added bonus, is that sometimes like you like pick up a book and you think like, oh, like, you know, I like the cover, I've read good, or like I've heard good things about the author, or I've heard good things about this book, and then you read the back and you're like, oh, and then yeah, this is gonna be like a safe bet or whatever, and you buy it, and then like it's like turns out to be like, oh, like, why did I spend that much money? But and then you're like, ugh. Whereas with Scribd, like, that risk is like reduced a lot, but like that could happen. So like, for instance, if I'm reading a book, for instance, I saw this book that I thought like, oh, it's gonna be so cool. I started reading and I was like, well, but like, yeah, I don't know, like the plot seemed a bit too obvious, so I was like, I quickly lost interest in that. So there's no like remorse of like saying like, why did I buy this? Because you didn't, you bought the membership. And another thing, but that's like a very small scenario. Like, the big positive thing about this is that you just get so much wealth of knowledge at your fingertips for a very small price. I don't gain anything by it, I don't think. If I do, probably like 1 month free membership, but I'm still gonna purchase it anyway, unless you're very kind to use my code and then pay forward the favor. I don't know, but yeah, I just wanted to share it because for me the biggest change was that my back doesn't hurt, because everybody that knows me, or lately, I guess, and it was like everybody that knows me in London knows that when I lived in London the past 5 years, I would always carry like too many things on my backpack. Like, my back is starting to hurt just by the memory of it. Like, I would carry at least like 3 books everywhere I went, because I could read in the tube, I could read while I was walking. I've literally read through stores. Like, I was walking through, through a store. But anyway, so my back hurt a lot, and yeah, so now I don't have to, and my back is really happy, my wallet is really happy, because I have this really bad like shopping habit for books. Like, I force myself, like, I put these little blind thingies like that you put on a horse, so that I don't like step into a bookstore, because I will probably get obsessed over a book and buy it. And now I don't have to, because I have all, you know, the information online, and I've listened to at the very least 12 audiobooks, like, completely, and read so many books. And then the other thing is that you can read a book, and then if you really really love it, and I mean, I still miss like having a solid book sometimes. And for instance, this book is I like making notes, and that's the only thing that I miss about the, you know, the reading on Scribd, but obviously the benefits outweigh that tiny situation. So I don't know if you guys can see, but I like writing things on the borders and like making my own comments, because I feel like a book is a one-sided conversation with me, and so like when I get to write back, it's like on the book. Not the author's never gonna see that, but at least I feel like it's an actual conversation. I'm like, valid point, or like, actually I don't think that's true, or like blah blah blah. And this book is one that I'll go back to, so I'll also put a book in that. And if you want to be super kind, then please click on that link, because I think I get like a section of the sale cost. Like, it's not more expensive to you, it's just like Amazon associates link that I'm gonna try it out, because I talk to all my friends about this book, and I talk to all my friends about Scribd. I don't get anything for Scribd, like I don't get paid for Scribd, but I'm like obviously obsessed with it. So yeah, so I thought, like, being completely honest, I was like, okay, let's make a video talking about that thing that changed my life, which is the Scribd membership. I was actually gonna speak about the 4-hour work week because I was like, I want to try if I can actually make some money out of associates from Amazon. Again, not making money from the actual, like, from the person buying, but from like Amazon. And we'll see how it goes. I'm like hopeful and excited about it. But anyway, yeah. And if this is the 4-hour work week, I think it's very good for business people because it allows you to think about business in a different way. It's distilled. Like, a lot of people work just because, you know, one needs to get an income. And what he's saying is that, like, hey, let's reevaluate that and see, like, how much time we're actually wasting. And he speaks about, like, attention real estate. Basically, I don't know if that's exactly how he worded it, but it's like, if you are constantly having interruptions, and we live in that era of, like, you know, I don't even know, like, I don't have Snapchat on my phone, but it could be like Snapchat, a notification, like Instagram, someone sending you a message on WhatsApp, an email, a phone call, and like a text, and you're like, whoa. And every time that your attention like leaves your main point of focus, then you have to like work, I don't know if it's twice as hard, but like, you know, you have a period of time to get back in the groove that you had before, had you not caved into that distraction or been distracted by your phone screen. So you wouldn't have had that time sort of wasted. But not only that, he has like so many interesting points about like actually living your life now, not waiting until like the end of your life to retire. And I know someone who could have retired like so long ago, and it's like, what, you know, like, what do you want to do? And like, there's more to life than a job, although of course it's not to be taken lightly. Like, a job is super important and like an honorable thing to have, and like I think everyone wants a job, and it builds your character as well. But it also, this book allows you to think that there's something more than just like putting in the hours. It's about being, you know, how productive you can really be, giving you back your life. So that's my recommendation for the 4-hour work week. If you're a person that likes to read and to read about business and to challenge and question the ways of the world, then I highly recommend it. It's a super easy read. It's super conversational. At times I'm like, okay, bro, like, you sound like, you know, a typical lad. But the funny thing is, I quickly delved into like Tim Ferriss's website, and he did mention that he was like, oh my god, I totally, like, I look back at that book and I'm like, that's not what I sound like at all now. He has other books that he says, like, if you want to see what I sound like now, like, read my other books. I think he wrote this when he was 29, and he was like, I felt like I had a little, you know, I had to prove something to someone. But anyway, so I thought it was cool. I think it's exciting, someone that challenges a norm. So yes, 4-hour work week and Scribd, and that's all my recommendations for today. Thank you so much for listening, and if you have any questions, whatever, just like, yeah, you know, I'm here available, so for comments. Although if I should follow the 4-hour work week, I don't know, I'm still putting it in practice and I haven't finished it. I think I'll definitely like reread it. But anyway, yes, take care, bye. If you want, subscribe and comment and share if you think someone else would find this interesting, or if you have like topics that you want to like discuss, or yeah, like I usually do acting things, so I definitely can do that. Anyway, take care and enjoy, and hopefully use the links.